Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2. We have done a little bit more work. Actually, you probably remember on the last episode we were busy making ourselves another level to our platform, which resulted in several instances of death. However, I am pleased to be able to show you we now have this, which is great. So it's kind of a little bit haphazard. I was extending it out just because of wanting to try and pick up the oh my god, that's noisy, let's move away from there. But try and pick up the gravestones that I had from where I died before. So I kind of extended the platform out just so I could break those and collect the stuff from them, which is cool. We've got a bit of an extension out here, which is sort of serving to, at the moment, catch some of the farm animals that seem to be intent on launching themselves off of the spawning platform up there. So it does mean that we do sort of collect a few things. It does mean that when we breed the cows they might jump off, but we'll kill the ones that land down here, breed the ones that are up there, boom, meat, leather, yada yada, you get the picture. We've also added another level to the house. This area is going to be mostly used for storage, so what I've started to do here is sort out my chests a little bit more because it was getting pretty overcrowded upstairs. But start breaking the chests down into the different mods, just so I can easily kind of lay my hands on the appropriate things. We've also got a few more over here, and we've got a load of potions that we're collecting and a spare chest for stuff. I've just left myself a few odd bits down here just in case I need them for extending the platform, but it does mean that things are a little more organised up here. So yeah, still quite a few chests, but mostly empty, and it just means that everything isn't all crowded into one place now, which is great. Now there is one thing I wanted to show you, which I think is in this chest here, or it could be this one here, the precious chest, is we've got diamonds! Yay! I'm actually going to use those because there are some things I want to set up very quickly. One of them being a diamond pickaxe, so I can go and get that obsidian that was left over from our little episode we had over there while we were trying to make the other platform. So we need some sticks. We need a couple of sticks for that. Also want to make an enchanting table, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we need, I think, some this one here. Yep, there's a book. That will get us our enchanting table, which is cool because that means we can start enchanting ourselves some bits and bobs. But yeah, the diamonds actually come from gravel, so I have been grinding quite a lot of gravel through the sieve. I'll show you how we managed to get quite so much, because you can probably see there's been a bit of a change over there, but we'll go look at that in a sec. While we are here though, let's get ourselves our diamond pickaxe made. Woo! And let's get ourselves our enchanting table done, because now I know I can get diamonds. It does mean that I don't have to worry quite so much about it. Now the question is where to put you. Should we stick you? Will you fit here? You will. Perfect. So let us go grab that obsidian from over here, and that will kind of tidy this area up a little. It's so slow, but at least we've got the indicator on there that can tell us how long we've actually got to sit there and wait for it to break. Damn it. Yeah, there's one. And this is pretty much replacing what we used for making the enchanting table anyway, which is cool. And 3, 2, 1, boom. Cool. Right. Let's go stick you in here. For safety's sake, we are going to put you in there. Oh yeah, I'll show you these. Thaumium hose. Something to do with Thorncraft. No idea what I need to do with them yet, but yeah, I got those out of a couple of the loot packs, and a couple of ender swords as well, which is cool. In fact, I did actually collect a few together so we could have a look at them. Stick the feathers away. Let's pull them all down. Let's put you there, let's put you there, just so we can see what we've got. So we'll look at the little leaves first. So we've got another Jailer Safari net. We have got another Mana Pearl from the Britannia. This is the Epic Loot Bag. So we've got another Apprentice's Ring of Order. We've got quite a few of those now. And some, oh, Diamond Horse Armour. Always nice. And this one I've not had before. This is a bacon bag. You see, look, it's like Loot Crate. I love it. I only actually really noticed this, but it's Loot Crate. And in here we've got meat. Meat! Ah, amazing. Right, let's put this into here. Very, very happy about meat. And the last one is a, let's go off it again, put it back on. Yeah, so Uncommon Treasure. Now this is something to do with Thorncraft. So you click to that, or you can actually trade those with the villagers, but that gives you some gold coins. Got a splash potion of poison, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. So let's put our, where's that armour chest? That's here. Let's put our Diamond Horse Armour here, bearing in mind that we currently have no horse. And if we go down here in Thorncraft, we can put our coins. Have we got anything else? That's the Apprentice's Ring. Yeah. Let's move these along a little. I hate disorder in my chests. I really hate it. Britannia, you can go up there. Minecraft Reloaded, I have got a chest for that. That's there. That's you. Dink. And a poison potion. So we've got a splash potion of poison. So that can go there like so. Okay. Running a bit low on our sword, aren't we? Should maybe grab another one in a bit. Right. The cobblestone generator. As you will probably recall, we were having 1 or 2 issues with the transfer node and transfer pipes actually working on this. Now, I went back across the videos that I've seen, and it kind of occurred to me that some of the ones that I've been watching were actually from Mine Factory, not Mine Factory 2, or they were also from fairly early versions of Mine Factory 2. And one of the things that I kind of missed was that there was the, well, what I thought was an upgrade actually turns out to be a fairly fundamental part of the transfer node. So if it will let me click on it, there is this here, so the world interaction upgrade. So you actually need that in order to be able to make this work. So if I take that out of there, see, it's going to start counting up again. And that was the main thing. Now that was dead easy to make. It was literally just, if I click on the just one of the benches, a iron pickaxe in the middle, and then it was a piece of lapis, sort of north, south, east and west round it. And that makes that upgrade. You stick that in there and then, oh my god, it starts churning it out. Now I've got 4 oak barrels there now, all of which are full. So I'm either going to need to start putting more oak barrels in. Might extend out and make some more pipe and come out this way. But one of the other things I did find out was that the transfer pipe, the only option I have with this is the ridiculously expensive version. I can't seem to be able to make the stone slab version of it, which is a little disappointing. Let's stick some of that in there. Yeah, so that was a shame, but it does mean that we now have cobble forever. And I did actually want a bit of cobble because one of the other issues that we were having with regards to the farm was the water source. So what we can in fact now do, just decide where it goes. Let's have a think about this, because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it does give us the option for expansion, doesn't it? If we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think, is this potatoes though? No, this is carrots. That's cool. I'm not too fussed about carrots. I'm not too fussed about this melon. And I'm not actually too fussed about that wheat. So this, which is going to be 1, 2, 3 in from the outside there, is going to be our water. Obviously what we need to do with that is we need to put something underneath to stop the water dripping out. Now I can actually get to the platform from the underneath. It does mean that I can now put down some cobble underneath here, which means that I can knock the earth block out, and means that I can then in turn obviously put a water source down. So if we head down here, as you can see, there we go, there's the farm there. I think so. 1, 2, 3, so our water source needs to go here. Are you going to let me reach there? You are. Doink. Can we reach all the way along? I wonder. Do it from here? No. Oh, that's not a massive issue, because when we dig down we'll be able to reach it from there. In fact, let's be smart about this and cover as much as we can of this with cobble. Come on, you know you want to let me. Dun. Oops. It doesn't matter if any drops down anyway now, does it? Let's be honest with you, we have cobble forever and ever. Okay. I bet you can hear that noise. It's kind of like a little high-pitched villager. And that is something that spawned in. Why are you not sticking? There we go. It was something that spawned in on the animal field. And it's a hobgoblin. Now I've had a look and I can't trade with him like you can with the villagers. Like you actually sort of right click to open the trade screen. You don't seem to be able to do that with him, but I don't know whether there is another way that I can trade. Is that gonna? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't know whether there is another way. That's partly done, isn't it? Need a little bit more because we need to extend right the way across. Have we got any down here? This is the question. We have. Awesome. Let's stick you in there. So yeah, so I don't know whether you need to do something special with them, or whether indeed you can even do anything with them at all. What are you looking at, cow? So yeah, I don't know. That is a question for another day, and probably a question for me actually looking on the wiki to find out what the heck it is I'm supposed to be doing. Right, okay, I think we've probably filled this gap in here, can't we? All the way along? I think that is... Can we reach? No. Okay. So, we're all the way along there. Let's also just pop... Are you going to let me do this? Nope, missed. So put some underneath the trees, so when the Endermen decide to steal the dirt, and that's again part of the reason I want to do this, is the Endermen have a habit, obviously, of nicking the dirt. So I want to kind of protect it a little from being able to do that. Let's pop back upstairs and see, we've got the ladder here. I've got a cat trying to break into the room, but he's going to have to wait. Actually, water buckets, water buckets, water buckets. Where should I put the water buckets? I hit Enderman. I think the water bucket's maybe down here. Are you in the Tinker's chest? You are not. Where did I put you? I can't remember where I put them. There you are. Right, so we'll grab... In fact, no, we'll leave that there. Let's put our food up there for the moment. We'll grab a couple. In fact, let's grab 4. And hopefully, without looking at this Enderman, we should be able to then put a water source down which will hydrate the crops, which means that we will then, there we go, perfect. Yeah, that went well. Oh well. That was obviously one of the ones that didn't have a slab underneath it. Can we shift off of here? Yes, we can. Splendid. And all the way along here. Boom. And I wonder whether we can... So hopefully that should hold the water in. Let's just jump up on here for a second. You flow all the way to there. So it should, by the looks of things, that's starting to hydrate. It's probably running off the end, but hey. So that will hydrate the crops there, which is a good thing. Yeah, that's working nicely. Now we need to do the same on this side as well. So we went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I know it's a little close, but if we go 1, 2, 3, and I think maybe if we put it in here. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. We can always extend the farm anyway, so I would much rather have hydrated crops that I don't have to keep worrying about constantly making sure I plant stuff really quick just to try and get it. So if we stick that there, that should flow the way along the end, and that should start hydrating this lot as well. There we go. That is looking much better. That will speed things up, which is cool. That'll mean we'll have more food, more wheat, more animals therefore, and we won't die of starvation. So I think we're actually pretty close to be able to check off some more achievements in said bookie. Jump up on there because it's untilled soil. Oh, hello. There's Mr. Enderman. You have taked that away. There we go. Let's put that back. Cool. So there we go. Farm watered. Oh, that is very cool. Right, so let's have a looky in our achievements and go back and see what we can do. So right, what have we done? Build a second layer to your island below the level you started from. Yes, we've done that. Make obsidian with a stone barrel. No, we could do that. That's quite easy. Tinker's construct a smeltery for processing ore. We'll need to get lots of dust for that. Upgrade existing Tinker's tool with a metal part. And we could do that because I've actually got a flint hatchet that's broken that we might be able to do. Upgrade an existing Tinker's tool. I've just read that. Automate your cobble generator with the transfer node. We have done that. Make a watering can, we have done. Prepare a farming space for several crops, we've done that. We need to make a mattock. So we could make a flint mattock and upgrade that to iron, maybe. Start a food farm and a manicchio farm. Started the food farm, but not the manicchio farm. And use a sprinkler to water the farm. Doesn't work on magical crops. Yada yada yada. And I think that is about all we can check off for the time being. Let's stick this soil into the right chest would be good. Let's put some of this stuff away as well while we are here. We'll have those back, thank you very much. Pumpkins away, potatoes away. We'll hang on to you. We'll just throw those in there for the moment, shall we? Right, so our hatchet. Where did I put you? Hatchet in here, I think. There we go. So our flint hatchet, which is broken. So what we need to do is, I think with the pattern part, so we've got an axe head. We can put that into, that's our stencil, so we put that into our part builder. So we put our stencil in here. Why for you no work? Okay. So it can only sit in there and there. Why for you no work? Oh, I know why. We need the smeltery, don't we? We need to smelt and cast it, which at the moment we can't do because we need dust. And I don't think we've only got 2 dust clay wise. We've got 8 blocks of clay, but we also need gravel. Right, why don't we make a start on trying to get some of our tinker stuff done, get our smeltery going. So let's bung ourselves down a bunch of stone, cobblestone. We'll turn this into gravel. I'll mix it up with some clay, and that should give us the, I think it's the grout it's called, that you then cook to make your seared bricks to start constructing bits of your smeltery. That's not going to fit there, is it? Let's start bringing this along here, I think. How many have we got left? 1 more. Okay, grab the hammer, vein miner on, boom. Gravel. So now we need our, oh, some rain, deep joy. Our clay blocks. That should make our balls of clay. Oh, she'll gather you up. I don't think this is going to make anywhere near enough, but hey ho, it's a start. So now we want that and that there and there, that there and there. Could be the other way round, maybe. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. So we need to make grout, which is, ooh, this is a really mean recipe. Yeah, it's not just gravel, it's sand as well, isn't it? Okay, let's, I forgot about the sand. Let's turn this lot into sand. I wonder what I'm thinking of then, that was the just gravel and clay. Clearly nothing, because nothing came up. But let's vein miner you into sand. Boom, boom, boom. Do that out here actually, can't we? So you, and you gives us 2 grout. And I think we just cook the grout to make seared bricks. Where's our coal? There's our coal. I've made also as well, I've probably noticed I've knocked down these into slab furnaces. I have got a standard furnace over here as well, but I made a couple of slab furnaces and also a used one of the smaller crafting benches just to kind of take, or it's a crafting station to kind of take up less room. Slab furnaces are dead easy. Literally you just need stone slabs and you arrange those in exactly the same pattern as you would do for your furnace, and I'm talking out my backside. It's cobblestone, maybe. Let's try it with cobblestone. There we go. Yeah, cobblestone slabs, and that makes yourself a slab furnace, which makes things a million times easier, and it does take up less room, though in fairness you can't actually put anything underneath it, but hey. So now I want to put our grout and our charcoal in there. And let's stick you away for the time being. There we go. And that gives us our first seared brick. So to make a seared brick block, you need 4 seared bricks. So the things that we need for tinkers, so smeltery, it's an alloy smelter. But yeah, smeltery controller. So that is literally simply 8 seared bricks. The seared bricks. Seared stone, we don't need that. Seared cobblestone, we don't need that. Seared paver, yada 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 yada. Chisel seared bricks, nope. We need the seared glass, and we need casting table. We need the seared faucet. We need the casting basin. We need the seared tank, and that holds our lava. We also need the seared tank. Smeltery drain. There we go. So that is how we get the stuff out. And there is a seared basin as well. That was that, isn't it? Yeah, the casting basin. We've already seen that. So yeah, so that is what we need. So this is something I'll probably put downstairs. I know it's a little way away from sort of the main part of our resources, but I want to build a fairly sizable one, and you're obviously going to need a little bit of room to do that. So what I will probably do is use this area here. I will get the let's move away from the spawner. I'll get the floor changed out and make that cobblestone, and that way at least then if there is a problem with fire tick, which I don't think there is with the smeltery, but you know, one can never be too careful, and we've got a dark spot, haven't we? That's not to be able to put a torch there at all because it's slabs. Damn it, never mind. Yeah, but that way if there is any fire tick it should stop it. This way as well I can also build something of a reasonable size, which means I can get as many of the faucets off as possible, so I've got options for plenty of casting tables, plenty of casting basins to make blocks with. So that would be very cool to get that done. I've also then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high, so by the time I've put the floor in it'll be 5 high, so we should be able to get a reasonable amount of stuffs in there, which is cool. Hello Ray, hello stupid cow, look, got a load more feathers. You're just tired of life, aren't you? That's fine. You can become my dinner. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, it's coming up. Wow, half an hour on the video. So probably getting a little bit long for the episode, but I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you can see that we have made some new opportunities available to us, which is cool. Now I've got the food up and running. We've now started constructing bits for the smeltery. So what I'll probably do over the next week is get all of the the stuff ready to build the parts of the smeltery together. I'll show you how to construct the actual units themselves, and we will probably then put the Tinker's smeltery together for our next episode, and that is something else that we can get checked off of the list. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.